Okay, so we talk about a human lung. So you check the human lung actually at the thoracic cavity on either sides of the heart. So you look at where is the thoracic cavity, as we do know that we do have a diaphragm. So diaphragm divided, okay, our body into the thoracic cavity and also abdominal cavity. So this is the diaphragm. Can I see that? Okay, so the lung at each side, actually, you look at it, is not actually a complete one lung, but at the right side, can you see that? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 lobes of the lung. Okay, and each of them separated by a fissure. Can I see that? The line called fissure. So we have 3, okay, lobes on the right and 2 on the left. We do not know why is the reason, but generally, most likely because the locations of our heart, right? Our heart. Okay, take out the sum of the space already. So therefore, we have 3 lobes at the right and 2 lobes at the right, at the left. So where you get your heart somewhere here. Okay. So each lobe is surrounded by the pleural cavity, which consists of 2 pleurae. Pleurae, they are the membranes. Okay, so means that your heart, the lung is surrounded by double layer of this membrane. So one is inside, one is the outside. Okay, so if I draw it out, it's something like this. Okay, if you view it from the top, so this would be the lung. Okay, our lung, view it from the top, top view. So this lung was surrounded by 2 layers. So the first layer will attach to our heart, our lung, and second layer. So the pink color here, double layer, is known as the pleurae. Okay, so one inner, another one outer. So inner one is termed as the visceral pleura. Okay, and outer one is termed as the parental pleura. Okay, so if you look at this, parental pleura is the one that actually near to the rib cage. So where is the rib cage? So look at this. Okay, let me draw out. So the rib cage will be somewhere here. Is there a rib cage? Okay, so therefore that's very important to protect our lung. Okay, because when ventilation takes place, you have the frictions between your lung and also the rib cage. So therefore we need the lubricant, in this case, some sort of lubricant. So we have this, okay, 2 layer of the pleura. Okay, so, and you can see that the cavity inside this pleura is termed as a pleural cavity. So the parental pleura lies against the rib cage and visceral lie on the surface. The inner one attached to the lung is called visceral, and then attached to the rib cage is termed as parental. So in between the pleura, we have the pleural fluid. So the pleural fluid helps to lubricate the lung and provide friction-free movement at the lung when the lung are ventilated by the movements of the diaphragm and the ribs. Okay, so nothing much for you guys to know. This is extra information for you guys. Okay, so therefore we have done for the lung. So general, this from the view, superior view, you can see that this is the posterior at the back, anterior at the front. So you can see that this is a rib cage. Okay, you can see that the rib cage. So at the thoracic cavity, you have the right lung and also the left lung. So you can see that the heart is somewhere here. Okay. So you have the esophagus. So you have this, okay. Can you see the bronchus? Okay, one enter to the right lung, another one enter to the left lung. This is esophagus. Okay, so we have see, can you see this pulmonary? Okay, pulmonary artery. Okay, so any questions so far, guys? Any questions? So if no questions, we have done for these quite quick ones, our lung. Okay,